Hello there, and welcome to PGA Tour 2K21. My name is John, and my job is to get you swinging that club like a pro in as little time as possible. Let's crack into it. To begin your swing, pull back on the left stick. When your golfer reaches the top of their backswing, push the stick. Good job on that one. After each shot, you will get feedback as to how accurate your shot was in the bottom right-hand corner. In the middle of that circle, there's a white stripe, and that is your swing plane, and that is where your swing needs to live. The more difficult the shot, the more narrow your swing plane will be, so pay attention out there. Now let's try another swing and keep it inside that white stripe. Not quite there, is it? Let's try again. All right, that didn't pan out. Let's give it another go. Let's just go ahead and give that another try. Well, that didn't quite pan out. Let's give that another go. And let's just go ahead and try that again, okay? And let's just come back to this later. Even if you don't want to, I'm not going to hold you to it. Let's keep moving. And you're also going to receive feedback on your swing timing, and that's the meter that kind of wraps around the top of your swing accuracy indicator. Your backswing timing refers to the point at which you transition from backswing. Nice work. Congratulations, you've got the basics down. In this lesson, we're going to talk about one of the most important skills you can have at your disposal, and that is putting. Now, to begin your putt, pull back on the left stick. The farther you pull back, the stronger your putt will be. When you feel you've got the power right, push the stick forward to putt. Now let's try sinking this 10-footer. Not quite. Let's reset. Try again. That's what we're looking for. Now, getting your putt strength just right comes down to feel at the end of the day, and each green can feel different. Well done on that lesson. Those moving dots on the grid are telling us that your putt is going to break to the right, so you're going to have to aim to the left to compensate. Use the right stick to adjust your aim before putting so that you can drop this one in the hole. That should probably be tried again. I think we've got time for another try at this one. Didn't quite get that. Let's try that one again. Well, I'm sure you'll get this with some practice. Hello and welcome to this lesson where we will talk about clubs and shot types. I am going to show you how to make the most of what's in your golf bag with a few simple tricks. Okay, so for this shot, you're hitting into the wind. This means you are going to have to club up, or in other words, use a longer club. So let's press the change club button until you get to the pitching wedge, then just pop this shot onto the green. Well, not quite. Let's try that again. Not quite. Let's try that again. That was well done. Now, it's only a matter of time before you find yourself in a situation where the normal shot type is just not going to do. Now, to get on the green from here, you are going to need a chip shot. So let's press the change shot type button until you get to the chip shot, and then chip that ball nice and close to the pin with your next stroke. Not quite. Let's reset and try again. That didn't quite pan out. I guess we'll try again. All right, that didn't pan out. Let's try that again. Good job. That's what we're looking for. Information about the current lie of your ball is available always in the top right corner of the screen. This will give you a range of how much spin and power your shot will retain, and then you can use that info to adjust your shot accordingly. For this particular situation, let's change our club to the sand wedge and then change our shot type to a splash shot, which is a great shot for getting out of these greenside bunkers. After that, give that swing a go. See if you can stick it close. Well, no need to linger on this lesson. Hello there, and welcome to the lesson on advanced shots. In this lesson, we're going to learn about techniques you're going to want to master if you want to compete with the pros. Let's begin. In this situation, we are going to need to take a partial swing. If you chip this with full power, it's going to blow right by the hole. So, we are going to have to move our aim marker closer to us to compensate. Move the aim marker a little bit closer to you. See if you can get about a 75% power chip. And then use the backswing meter at the bottom of your screen to dial in the proper strength for this chip. Well, you've got that one down. Manually adjusting the loft of your shots is going to help you get that ball closer to your target. The catch here is that changing your loft also increases the difficulty of your shot. Hold the shot shaper button and press the right stick up to increase your loft. Land this shot near the cup. Your increased loft is going to give that shot a little backspin. It's going to keep that ball from rolling off the green. Well, that didn't work. Let's try that one again. I don't think you got that quite. Let's best to try that again. How about we try that again? Well, you've got the hang of this one. Applying a fade or a draw to your shot can really open up some stroke-saving shortcuts. And you guessed it, this will also increase the difficulty of your shot. Hold down the shot shaper button and press the right stick to the left, and then land this shot on the left side of the driving range. Not quite. Let's try that one again. Not quite there, is it? Let's try again. Well, that didn't quite pan out. Let's give that another go. I think we've got time for another try at this one. Well, this tutorial's all... Well, this is where we part ways, my young Padawan. All that's left for you is to choose a difficulty level and then customize your golfer in the My Player menu if you want. Have fun, and I'll see you out there on the links. Hey there, and welcome back to your previous round on this course. We're picking back up on the first hole. Well, this one might be a little bit long, but let's see what happens. Oh, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay. This one's your third. And wouldn't it be nice to save par here? Ooh, bad luck there. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. And in the hole. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. And let's see what the second hole has in store for us.